Hey, long time no see. Back here, and I wanted to respond to Tametick's post about sort of the implementation complexity, I guess, of working with sort of simple code. Well, not simple maybe, but code that's easy for you, sort of to leave more room for game design while your code work is actually easier. And I guess my first reaction to that was that it seems kind of weird to say that you should stay in your comfort zone like that, but I can actually kind of see it because it doesn't mean that you're staying in your comfort zone as far as game design goes. It's just about the actual code part and not pushing on sort of every cylinder might actually help you make better game design as far as sort of working in that sort of framework. I mean, you could of course say that you should always be pushing on sort of every aspect of the game. Like you should be pushing the art, you should be pushing the code, you should be pushing the design, you should be pushing the audio, and it's I guess it kind of depends on what is really your passion on it. I mean, if you really feel most passionate about the game design, maybe you really should just push back a little on the code complexity or making like really fancy art and just focus on the game design itself. Just get that down to a real art and push your limits on what you can do with game design. And it's interesting because I think a lot of people will agree that limits really help with creativity. You can sort of become more creative by setting yourself some limits. Like for example, that you're not gonna use complicated code structures and stuff. Like maybe you could even like code all the like you could write all the code maybe and hook in some like level loading mechanisms and stuff like that and really focus on the level design. And that could actually really do a lot, especially if you have like sort of a really intricate level system. Of course, I mean that's going to require complex code, I guess. Uh, I guess what I would say though is that you probably do want to push your code skills also at some points, but I guess it's I can kind of see that you might want to do that separately, perhaps. Like maybe on different projects you push different aspects of game development. Like on maybe on some project you're pushing your game design skills and trying to get the most out of the actual game design, and perhaps on some other project you might try to use more standard game design and just focus on getting the code really right. As I mean, that's not really going to make an interesting game. I guess in the end, the game design is what's going to actually make the interesting game. But I mean, I can just see that if you're actually doing all of these parts of the game development yourself, uh, you should probably be honing your craft on each area of it, at least on some level. Because I guess it depends on your long-term goals. I guess if your goal is to hire a program to work for you, maybe that's not actually all that important. But the way I see it, you should always be pushing your limits on at least one aspect of the production, and probably for interesting games, that one aspect should be game design. And I'm glad we're kind of maybe getting back to posting real stuff here on Indie Conversation and not just videos of uh, fires or throwing rocks in a lake. And also, looks like Seth is well on his way to killing Diablo or something. I'm just ruining this video with this ending. That's all right. I think that's pretty much all I had to say.